If you've ever been at the track and your bike is just handling like crap and you don't quite know how to adjust it, well, this video is for you because I've recruited the help of my pro test rider Hayden Roberts and the MotoXperts, who are race tech suspension specialists out of Spanish Fork, Utah. And I've got Hayden riding the bikes from the Throwback Two-Stroke Garage Build Shootout, and we're gonna be giving you guys real-time examples on his feedback and then the feedback from Kevin from the MotoXperts on how to properly adjust based on how the bike is handling. Stay tuned.
Front does solid on flat corners because it holds up. It doesn't feel like it wants to blow out. I'm coming through like sweepers and like inside corners. When I'm coming in, it holds up, but it doesn't feel like it wants to connect into the corner. The fact that it's not set up. So I feel like if you go a little bit softer, rebound or something, kind of help like make it feel like the front.
You want to help the front
settle into it. Yep.
You got that flat. We're just going to soften the compression a little bit to help the front end. It has a lot of hold up, so we're trying to reduce a little bit of hold up to help the front end settle these corners. So we'll back it out just a couple of clicks.
On the hard pack tracks, this is definitely my favorite bike. Reason for is the shock feels a little dead. So it's a little, coming through jumps, it's not so springy. The rebound's a little slow, but it helps in like hard pack tracks like this because it wants to hold the entire time and it doesn't feel like you're bouncing. And like a hard pack track like this, you don't want a lot of rebound because a lot of square edges, so you don't want to be peeking off them. But I feel like I did have to overcompensate on my jumps at the very first because I felt like I'd come off them. So I don't know if that's high speed compression, but it just seemed like when I was coming off my jumps, I had to kind of loft with my body a little bit more to get the front end to settle.
Okay, you're having to get yourself up over the front of the bike.
Yep.
So I would probably go in about a quarter to a half turn on your high speed just to keep the rear up a little bit more. Just to keep your weight a little bit more over the front.
Right off the bat, I'd just say, it felt a little bit steep bug. First time I came off the jump, it kind of blew through the strokes, got down to it. So it causing it just to feel like coming around the corners, the back kind of, wants to slide out a little bit more.
Right.
But other than that, I feel like, if we just figure out the front, add some more compression, let it keep it up in the top, that would change how the back would feel.
And we could add a little more sag to the rear to help it to settle in and feel a little more balanced. But you're doing, it's extremely difficult to go from brand to brand to brand the way you are and find comfort because, especially on this bike, because this frame isn't anywhere near like the other bikes that you're riding. So the feel and comfort is going to be a little bit different, and it's going to, even with the suspension dialed in, it's going to require a little bit of adapting on the rider side to find that comfort. But
that one,
you like that bike or what?
Still loving it. Still one of the funnest bikes out there, just for the fact that it handles anywhere you put it. It just corners, it's nimble, and it's just a fun bike. It's easy to handle. I don't know what else to say. It's good.
Did you ride it before the suspension was done?
Yeah. It's a lot better, for sure. Previous to this, it was super pogo-y. When you're coming off these jumps and everything, it was just like, But now, it's way better. It probably, conditions like today, you probably slow it down still. It kind of wants to jump out on you as you're exiting the corners, but for the most part, I don't know what else you can do to really.
It's pretty dry today.
And it's dry as well.
So where would you adjust?
I'd have to watch in the area. It could be as simple as a tire pressure thing, but something like that. What corner were you feeling that in?
I would say more so like the one after the glum. I think that one over there. Just kind of going in, and just kind of as you're coming in. And a lot of it was because of the high speed. It wanted to push it out as well, but slow down. And I would say one other thing too is over in the flat corner there's a lot of little chop, and all the bikes I felt like were pretty smooth through it. It pushed through them. And this one you could feel a lot of it. Like you were coming in, it was like you could feel every single little one you'd hit.
Okay, mostly in the front.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we could back off compression a little bit on the forks, and help it settle a little bit more.
That's gonna be a wrap, guys. So I'm not gonna sit here and preach to you how important suspension and the correct settings are to making you feel more confident, faster, and a safer rider out there on the track. That's for you to ultimately decide and figure out. But if you guys enjoyed the content today, make sure you hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel. If you guys are interested in a free way to support myself directly in this channel, I've got a link to Rocky Mountain ATV MC in my description below. If you click on that link and shop through it, I get credit for those purchases, so I always appreciate when you guys do that. But as always, guys, ride hard, be safe, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.